Welkom bij de persconferentie na afloop van deze wedstrijd van de B-Next tussen Donar en Bal Weert. Nou, we hebben de kwartstanden wel gezien natuurlijk. Eindstand, die hoef ik allemaal niet te noemen. Eindstand in ieder geval 83-40. Two players here in the house. You have the Vries van Bal Weert and of course Dante Thomas. You have the Vries, first of all, a big trip to coming to Groningen. Probably you had some other intentions before the game and the result of this game. How do you look at it?
I mean, you know, Donar's physical team. Probably like it's going to be a tough game, but you try to stay in it as long as possible. But I think from the start we didn't have like the intensity needed to stay in it. Then shots are also not falling, and it's going to tough. And I think we struggled really to pick it up from then. Like, and Donar didn't really allow us a big run or anything, so it's a tough game.
Can you mention any reason for that, or is it just the difference in quality of players of the team? What is it?
I mean, that's a part, but I think also it doesn't have to be the difference that it was today on the court. I think if we play the way we played in some other games against other teams, I think we can stick with them longer. If we stick in defensive rules, I think a lot of times it's one pick and roll and we lose our man, and I think that's too easy on defense. And then offensively we struggle to get like through their pressure, so the pressure is up court, and then we don't really play our plays. So I think that's something we got to work on, to be able to play through pressure when it gets more physical. That we also play that in practice, so we get more physical with each other.
Okay. Of course, it's good to see you again here in Groningen. You have the Vries, we all know you, of course. You have your roots here in Groningen. How are you doing over there?
I mean, it's my second year right now, and it's really great for me to have this opportunity to play at DBL level, B-Next level, and just grow and work with a coaching staff who's really oriented also on growing a player like me who's coming in 20 years, 21 years old and trying to get to the next level. So I think that's really great situation I'm in, and I'm just trying to improve and just trying to get to that next level also.
But still you got some Groningen vibes. Good to be back over here in the city.
Yeah, for sure. But it's a pity that there's no fans today. Like, would have been nice to have some friends and family over here, of course. But now it was only my dad, so.
Yeah, okay. It is what it is. Thank you. Dante Thomas, it's a long time that we saw you here on the camera, of course. Welcome to Donar again, of course.
Thank you.
First about the game. What kind of game was it?
I think it was a very high intensity game from the start. We played very well in defense the first half. I think we kind of relaxed a little bit, got a little lackadaisical the second half. I mean, kind of that what happens with nature when you're up by so much. But they're a good team, young. But to us, I think we're really deep, you know, and that's going to cause a lot of trouble for teams. I think we can go 10, 11 guys down, you know, and that's a plus for us.
That's one of the reasons that Jack came back, of course, to Groningen. So how are you doing? You're
Yeah.
now 2 weeks or something like that?
2 weeks under my belt, man, and it's like I never left.
You still
I'm
know
happy-
everything in the city.
Exactly. It sucks, like Jeff said. It sucks to have no fans, you know, but it is what it is, and I'm happy to be back.
How are you dealing with your colleagues? How's the team doing?
Oh man, they're good dudes. They're all good dudes. And they welcomed me like I was family already, you know. And that was a big part for me because this is my first time ever coming into a team like almost halfway through the season. And I thought that would be a bit difficult, but they welcomed me with open arms and they like I'm a good guy, so they like me, you know. And I like them.
You're a good guy.
Yeah,
good
I
to
am.
know. Good to know. And you got a lot of games ahead. A lot of home games for sure. Next couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to those. I mean, it sucks, no fans, but I think less travel is always good for the body. But I'm looking forward to those games.
Player, thank you very much. A good trip home, of course. Home is now Weert, of course, for you. So thank you and see each other again. Thank you.
Thank
Coaches,
you.
please.
Good to see you, bro.
Radenko Varacic, you heard Jeff talking about the game. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. All week, 2 days, we try to explain players that against Donar, first we need to try to make reaction in physical part. They're a great team and really strong with 8 imports and 3 good Dutch players. that really is far away from us. But how Jeff also told, we should play better. We should start game better. We missed 2 layups at the start, and that I think also players were a little impressed.
It was 17-0 in the first
yes,
quarter.
yes, and we didn't make good reaction at the start. We didn't compare to Donar. Everybody know that they are far away better than us, but for sure we could play better game.
How are you doing at Bal Weert? How are you doing in the B-Next league right now? Are you satisfied, still growing and developing?
Yes, I'm satisfied we're growing. We had a lot of problems with player on position 4. We signed 3 players, first injured, second injured, third injured. After that come DJ. We're still struggling to find each other good. Marian Obad is now out. And for me is very difficult when somebody is injured. And also when he come back, he need time because our roster is smaller. And one player when we miss, that is too much for us, especially when you come to play against Donar.
And you're looking forward for the game starting in January with the Belgium teams?
Yes, I look forward. We still, I think, have some mathematically chance to make that 5th position, but we need really to win a lot of games. That means we will give our best to the last moment, but we also have tough schedule. We have in next 15 days 2 times Heroes, Zwolle in Cup, and also Den Helder away, and will be difficult till Christmas.
You got one big advantage in Weert playing Belgium teams. That's the distance.
What distance?
Yeah, from Groningen to Belgium.
Yeah, that is your problem, not mine.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much.
You have enough money, you can go with 2 buses. And make players to sleep.
Matthew Otten, first about the game. Congrats, of course, with the win. How do you look at the game?
Yeah, well, first of all, I always call Weert the giant killers. They're known to beat good teams with a young team. So, we have to prepare very thoroughly for this game. And I think it's good that we jumped on the first quarter out the way we did, set the tone. And especially we know they have injuries, so we after we set the tone, we had to use our depth to take advantage of them not having a long bench like they normally have a little bit longer bench with key players out.
Like Dante Thomas already said, you got a big rotation now with the team. Is it a luxury situation for a coach right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a luxury situation for our team. When guys have knick-knack injuries, we can rest them more, play them limited minutes, really focus on them getting healthy, getting back, 1. But 2, and maybe even more important, we can play for 4 quarters pressure defense. From the start to the end, we can really put the pressure and wear teams out this way with our depth. So it's a big advantage for us as a team, yes.
Particularly the new players, Jimmy Gavin, Dante Thomas, he was here already. Do they fit in already good in the team?
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all, the guys we already have are high character guys and workers. So they welcome guys with open arms, knowing that they're going to help us. Because we had an injury situation also, so it's and they're also high character and workers as well, so they fit well. And Jimmy today 7 assists off the bench, still working his way into the system. He hasn't played in the game in over a month before he came here, so this is his 2nd game, so we're working him in. But you see the ability's there, the opening up pick and roll for us, plays hard defense. It's a big advantage, and especially Dante Thomas. He's been out even longer, so this is really working his physique back and getting him back into game playing shape, because game playing shape is different than any other shape.
Now you got 14 players, so normally 2 players have to sit on the bench and not able to play. In this situation was Thomas Kunis and Austin Luke. Now we know the situation about Austin Luke, but for Thomas, it's already now a couple of weeks now. How is he doing in his progress?
He's going okay. We're looking to after Christmas, hopefully that he can step back. He had a minor tear.
Muscle thing.
So, I'm not the doctor. I can't explain. The doctor told me that he's going to be out after Christmas, so that's what I know.
Okay. Well, there are not a lot of people around here in the press conference because Corona, but normally we would start to sing right now for you.
Thank God there's not a lot of people around.
Because it's your birthday.
Thank you.
You had a game on your birthday. How is that? Is that a special feeling because you got a cake before the game? We saw it on the live stream. Probably the whole team is now eating the cake.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you a win is always special feeling also, but you know, of course, you know, Monza had his birthday, Marcus had his birthday, so we feel like we're all celebrating this week, but as a group. But yeah, it's nice. We miss the fans. Put it that way. It would have been nice to have a birthday with the full house. Anyway.
But
Next game.
Donor need to bring bigger cake for all team. They
Yeah,
can,
also for your team.
No, it's so really small that if you expect that all team will eat that cake, that is not enough.
Maybe you can get a little piece now when you go into the
No,
locker
I don't
room.
need. But you talking all team. That is too small for all team.
Okay, next game will be a cup game, the 8th final next Saturday against Cobra Nova. So tomorrow, all focus on that game probably.
Yes, tomorrow rest, catch up, guys that need to check their bodies and get back, so we can have a full practice on Friday.
Oké, thank you very much coaches.
Thank you.
Good trip home. En voor de mensen thuis, dus even weten, die wedstrijd tegen Cobra Nova aanstaande zaterdag, die is via een livestream te zien. Volg even de social media van Donor en dan kun je precies zien. Want de mensen daar in Voorburg hebben hun uiterste best gedaan om die online te krijgen, dus we kunnen hem zien. Dank voor het kijken. Dinsdag weer de gewone B-Next wedstrijd hier in Martini Plaza en ook dat is helaas weer via de livestream te zien. Tot ziens. Dank u wel. Dag.